I can't believe I'm saying these words, but on the day you were seeing this video, it is December 1st, which means holiday season is here. It has arrived. I literally can't believe it. And in this exact room, 3 years ago in 2021, I filmed this exact video. So I thought I would bring it back for you and give you a little bit of a holiday gift guide, some gift ideas for hopefully anyone in your life. I've got such a wide variety of categories here. I've got just like typical gift ideas. I've got affordable gift ideas. I've got gift ideas that you can buy online, inspiration and ideas for things you can make yourself if you want to do that, if you want to shop secondhand, and also a list provided by you guys of small businesses. So no matter if you are trying to shop smaller for this holiday season, no matter if you're trying to find something that's within your budget, or if you're trying to find something easy and convenient you can buy online, hopefully we've got it all somewhere in this video. I'm sure there are things I forgot and, you know, wanted to add to this video after the fact, and if that's the case, maybe I'll add them to the description, but we do have quite a bit to chat about, so let's go ahead and jump in. Alright, starting off, we're gonna separate this by categories the best we can. First off, we have a beauty category. So if you have a beauty lover in your hair, whether they like makeup, skincare, hair care, body care, whatever it may be, these were the first things that came to mind that I would be excited to get as a gift, if that makes sense. So first up, for an affordable and accessible option, we have Tree Hut. They make some of the best stuff, and honestly, they've been around for a long time, like at least since I was in high school, and now that I'm in my 30s, like my nieces love it, I love it, Drew's sister uses it, like it's just such a classic go-to. And so they make really good body scrubs, they have body butters, they have lotions, they always smell so good. They're an accessible option, they're affordable, I think a little bit more affordable than Bath & Body Works, but also would be happy with Bath & Body Works soaps as well. But I really like those. I think the one that I have is called like Midnight Glow. That's the one that I have in my shower, and it's great. I love it. They have lots of like fruity smelling body butters, lots of really good stuff, especially if you have a teen or a child in your life and they like really smelly good things. I would say that's definitely a good option. Next, we have EOS lotions. I have like only discovered these in probably the last like 4 months, and they have like completely replaced any other scented lotion. They're so good, they're so affordable. They have so many good scents. I've gotten my boyfriend hooked on them. They have a really good pomegranate raspberry one. I love the cashmere vanilla scent. Oh my gosh. If you're on that same kind of like beauty spa kind of vibe, gifting someone self tanner is always a good option, like especially if you want to gift them something that's a little bit more of a splurge that maybe they wouldn't necessarily buy for themselves. So like for example, Loving Tan is the brand that I use and love. It's a little bit pricier, and I got one for Drew's mom because it was on sale. I think it was like buy one get one half off or something, so I got one for her and like a little mitt to put it on with, and I think it's just a nice little gift to give someone to treat themselves. So if you know someone who enjoys fake tan or has like been curious about it, getting them something like that is always a good option. Can never really fail with that. This could be part of a stocking stuffer again, or like a gift basket, but I love the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk set so much, and they make a mini set, so it's like a little bit more affordable, and I believe they have different shades as well. So Pillow Talk is Charlotte Tilbury's like most iconic lipstick. It smells amazing, it lasts a while, it's just like a good classic, beautiful, kind of like your lips but better color. I pretty much wear it every single day, and they also have a matching lip liner, and so sometimes they sell them in these little sets with a mini lip liner and a mini lipstick, and those are great. Speaking of lip balms, I feel like Summer Fridays just like took over this year. My nieces who are 8 and 13 love it. I love it. I know Drew's sister uses it. Like I've seen people's moms, like it's such a good universal sort of lip gloss, lip balm type of thing. I use it as a lip gloss. I have a really beautiful kind of like nudie brown shade, but they have so many different options, and it's just like a good, not too sticky formula that I really enjoy, because I hate when lip gloss is too sticky. It drives me insane. So that's a really good one. It is, you know, on the pricier side for like a lip balm, but if you want to just get someone like a small gift or add it to another gift, I think it's perfect. If you have like a teen or a tween in your life, guaranteed they know it, they love it, that would be a great option for them as well. In addition to that, also Laneige makes amazing lip sleeping masks, I think they're called. I think I've talked about this before in videos as well, but I used to have the gummy bear scent a few years ago, and they have a really nice watermelon scent, they have a mango, they have a vanilla, and it's just this like really luxurious lip mask that you put on before you go to bed, but you can just put it on all the time. For a couple things in the hair realm, I think think gifting someone a really nice shampoo and conditioner set honestly is a great gift. Like if I got a really nice shampoo and conditioner or like a really cute packaged shampoo and conditioner, I'd be so excited. I really enjoy a practical gift, and I know some people do as well, so I thought that I would throw that in there. Something like a really beautiful Kerastase shampoo and conditioner would be amazing. Another hair product is the Day 3-in-1 styling cream. I think it's amazing. It's like flyaway, frizz protectant, styling product, kind of all in one, and it has one of the best smells ever. I have become so obsessed with it. I've talked about it in favorites videos. It's created by Amber Fillerup, who is like an OG Pinterest hair girly blogger influencer. I'm obsessed with her, and I love supporting a fellow Arizona girl. And I actually have it in my hair today. That wasn't planned, but it just smells so phenomenal and I love it so much. If you're really looking to splurge, I would definitely recommend a Dyson or a Shark. The Dyson Airwrap is, you know, it's gonna be an expensive one, so this is like a really, really big gift for your mom, your sister, your significant other, whoever. But now in recent years, they've made a Shark dupe, I guess you could say, so it's kind of exactly the same thing from what I've seen from reviews, and actually some people like the Shark better. I haven't gotten to test out the Shark yet. I think I might in like an upcoming video or something to kind of test out some dupes for like very expensive products, but I definitely recommend the Dyson. I've had it for a few years now and I'm still learning how to use it like more and more as time goes on, but the more I have it, the more I love it. Another hair tool that I would recommend is a hot curler brush. I've seen a lot of those things going around lately, and I think it's like not a super necessary hair tool, but for some people they use it every single day, and it's just something that is like a nice thing to have from time to time. If you just want to like give yourself a little kind of like blowout look, I think it's really nice to have. Or if you want to do like a curl under curtain bang moment or give yourself some just like last minute volume, I think it's great. They make really affordable ones. You can get them from like Target, Walmart. They also make really high-end expensive ones. It just kind of depends on what you're looking for, but I totally think a hair tool would be a great holiday gift for someone for sure. Next, for a fragrance category, I am not a fragrance expert by any means. I typically veer a little bit more like teeny bopper with the smells that I like. I like sweet, kind of like musky vanilla types of scents, but I have expanded my palette a little bit more recently. Wait, is palette food? Whatever. And so I thought I would include like a variety of different options. The first one is Sol de Janeiro. Have they just like taken over the world, or do I just have like young nieces in my family? Either way, the teens are obsessed with Sol de Janeiro, and so am I, to be honest. It smells so good. They have so many different scents now. I would say like close to a dozen at this point, and they all have that just really kind of youthful, nice, sort of like slightly vanilla. Some of them are more floral, some of them are cleaner, but they all smell really good, and I think it's a great option. I think if you have a young lady in your life, or even just like a friend, a sister, a coworker, whatever, and you want to get them like a relatively affordable but still nice body spray, that's a good option for sure. As well as the French line from Target. That's Ashley Tisdale's line, and all of the scents smell really, really good. They have body sprays, they have little like roller kind of perfume oils, they have so many different scents, like a rosemary one, I think, a lavender. I have the vanilla, of course. They have like a Santal inspired one that they released recently that I think would be a great gift option. I haven't got to try it out yet, but I'm very excited to. I think it's like $14, pretty affordable. Another one that I haven't gotten to try yet, but I've seen everyone talk about and I'm so curious about, and that I think would be a great option because it's pretty new, is the Glossier sort of relaunch. They have 2 new scents of their Glossier You perfume. It used to be my favorite perfume, and then it like turned on me. I had a bottle and I think I got maybe halfway through it and I gave it to my mom. I don't know if it was like the scent just like went bad or something like that, but I wasn't obsessed with it after a while. But I do think it's a really good smelling perfume. I don't know how to explain it, and I think it would make a great gift. I feel like it's just a classic, clean smelling go-to scent, and so the new ones that they've released are You Rev and You Do. They both have kind of like different tones and different things going on, but I've heard amazing things about those, so I think that would be a great option. They also have discovery sets. I'll definitely get more into that in a sec, but you know, you could get like a small version of all 3 of them or a full-size version of all 3 of them, and that would be a great gift for someone as well. I think that's like really thoughtful and sweet. And speaking of discovery sets, I feel like there are so many good discovery sets out there right now that sell the little like baby sample sizes of the fragrance, and then it gives you an option to kind of play around with multiple ones, see what you like, see what you don't like. It gives you options for different seasons. You can take them with you when you travel, and I just love them. So the first one is the Replica discovery set. This is by Maison Margiela. It's so good. I first became obsessed with their scents when I would pop into Sephora and I would see all of these different like like amazing scents like By the Fireplace, Jazz Club, these just really rich, amazing scents. And so I picked up their discovery set for my boyfriend and I to share, and there's just so many good ones. I would definitely recommend that one because there's such a wide variety. Also, the Tom Ford discovery set would be great, especially for someone who has a little bit more of like a mature scent preference. Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille is my boyfriend's like signature scent. He loves it, he's obsessed with it, and there's a lot of like other really similar ones that just smell really like rich and like sexy and grown. They're gender neutral as well, so I think that's a great option for someone. And then also Le Labo is so good. I know it's like very overhyped and a lot of people have different opinions about it, and it's very expensive, but they also sell a discovery set. Santal 75, I believe, is the one that Drew has. I got it for him for his birthday last year. It smells so amazing. And also Santal 26, I think I have in a candle scent, and it's like the best smelling candle I've ever smelled in my life. And to me, they have like the most unique, fascinating scents ever, so I think that would be a great option for someone as well to kind of explore without having to commit to the full size. Next up for a home category, I love giving like home decor, little home touches, things that personalize someone's home because I think it's really heartfelt. And I am like a home decor, home junkie, so I just love getting stuff like that as well. So the first one is a candle. Obviously a candle can be like relatively basic, but I think you can also really get a nice sort of like more upscale candle if you want. They have beautiful ones at Anthropologie. I love diptyque candles. Those are phenomenal. They are expensive, but if you had a little bit of a bigger budget for that, I think that would be a great option as well. Target has amazing candles. They're just like, I don't know, I think, what is the brand? It's like their in-store brand. Those candles are amazing. I've used them for years. They're phenomenal. I'm not mad at a Bath & Body Works candle ever. You can go as little or as big as you want. You can get one of those massive candles that have like 12 wicks in them. You know, there's lots of options. So I think they're a really beautiful like decor piece as well as something that's gonna fragrance your home really nicely. Next up are the Anthropologie Icon glasses. I've seen these for years and I didn't get them until recently. I think there was like a sale or something like that, and they are just so cute. They're the perfect size for an iced coffee at home. They're perfect for like a cute little smoothie or a juice. It's like kind of a fancy occasion glass for me. There are so many options. They have holiday versions. They have ladybugs, bees, cherries, mushrooms, bows, like anything you could think of. It's just so cute, and I think that would be a fantastic gift to give someone. You could do it as like a little, I don't know, you could get them like a little drink recipe kit and like put that together and then give them a drink, or like some, I don't know, cocktail shakers, like things like that, you know, that kind of go along with a theme. I think that's a great idea, and I would be so happy to get more of those glasses this year. Even though it's simple, it's effective. It's a classic for a reason, and that is a book. Specifically like a coffee table book would be an amazing gift. There is a bookstore in LA called Tashin, I think is how you pronounce it. It's in Beverly Hills, and they have the most beautiful coffee table books. They are pricey, but you can find relatively affordable ones as well, and they're fascinating. There are so many different options and price ranges to choose from, and I think it's a piece of art, and it's also like a conversation piece. It's something that someone can actually like read and have in their home forever. I think it's great, and yeah, I don't know, coffee table book is like a statement of sorts. You could also gift someone like a book series if you weren't into like the coffee table book idea. Books are, I just feel like they're always a good gift, you know? Another idea is coasters. There's such a wide variety of coasters available. You can thrift some amazing coasters, which, you know, I'll get more into the thrifting later. You can hand make them. They're like, there's tons of options, but if you're looking to buy coasters, there are so many cute coasters out there. I saw some on West Elm that were adorable. I saw these from Anthropologie that have bows on them. Are you kidding? These are the cutest things I've ever seen. There's just so many different options. I think it's very personalizable. Personalized? You know what I'm saying, okay? It's just, it's nice and easy to customize for the person that you're giving them to. Another one is a nice sheet set. You could do everything from getting them a nice sheet set from like Target, TJ Maxx, Walmart, Ross, something like that, all the way up to a more high-end sheet set from like Crate and Barrel, West Elm, Brooklyn, and something like that. I have gifted people sheets in the past, and I think it's like an amazing gift. I think it's something that you don't really often think about buying for yourself, or maybe sometimes you don't want to invest that extra bit into a nice sheet set for yourself. And when you do that for someone else, I think it's really nice. Also like a comforter, a little quilt, something like that would be an amazing gift. Also, some decorative things would be amazing. A decorative pillow. How cute would that be? Like a cute customized decorative pillow. You could do something on Etsy, or you could do like a nice vintage find from Etsy. There's tons of options available on there. I have vintage pillows from Etsy, like throw pillows on my bed. There are so many retailers that carry so many cute, cozy, decorative throw pillows, as well as blankets. I have this checkered blanket that I got on Amazon that has truly changed my life, okay? It is like the best thing that's ever happened to me. It is my favorite blanket, hands down. I have probably like 6 or 7 because I like love having blankets, and that's the one that I would hold on to, hands down. I also think that like a cute little Barefoot Dreams blanket would be a nice sort of like high-end gift. If you're looking for something with like a little bit of a higher budget, that's a great option, but they make great dupes. Costco had an amazing dupe. If you saw my video where I tested out really popular product dupes, then you'll have seen that I bought this Costco dupe and I actually gave it to my mom. She loves it. She uses it all the time. So there's lots of great options out there, but those really kind of like cozy, buttery blankets, amazing gift idea. And lastly, for a home decor, I guess you could call this a home decor item, is plants. Gifting someone plants is such a good idea. I feel like we need to give each other more plants, or like potted flowers or things like that. I think it's something a lot more sustainable. It's also just something really sentimental and sweet, to me at least. I love my house plants. I have so many house plants. In the past, we have propagated little bits of our plants and then gifted them to friends and family, and I think that's really special as well. Go to like your local plant shop. It's a great way to support a small business. Also, you could go to like Lowe's and Home Depot if that's not accessible to you. There's so many options for plants. I think I actually said this in my last video, like my last gift guide video, but I'm like so down for a plant as a present. I think it's a great idea. Next up, for more of kind of like a lifestyle miscellaneous category, we have a reusable water bottle slash cup slash mug slash whatever it is they use. One of my most used items in my life is my reusable water bottle. I have like maybe 2 or 3 of them that I switch out when I'm washing the other ones, and I would be thrilled to get a new one. I think it's just one of those things that is so nice and convenient for every day, and like maybe it's not like the typical thing you would think of when you're giving a gift, but I think it's a great option. So you could gift like a Stanley cup. The simple modern cup is amazing. The Awala water bottles are definitely making the rounds right now. I got one, Drew got one. They're great for like especially travel, or if you need to throw your water bottle like in your bag and not have it leak everywhere. There's lots of different options for this sort of like insulated reusable water bottles slash cups. You could also do the mug option, like if you have a coffee or a tea lover in your life. I think that's a great idea for them as well. So I'm a big fan of reusable water bottles and just glassware in general. Next up is cozy slippers. I actually do have a pair of cozy slippers on right now on my feet. I love them. I just think it's such a nice gift to give someone. I'm actually giving a pair to my niece, which I showed in a recent video. I've given Drew plenty of slippers for Christmases past. My dad is always a big fan of Christmas slippers. Like, I just love getting a cute, new, fresh, cozy pair of slippers to wear around the house, especially in the winter time. And there are so many different options out there. You could go for like the full-blown, like almost like shoe slipper. You could do an UGG slipper. I know Crocs makes a really cute, I think they're called the cozy slipper. Like, how precious are these? It is kind of, I guess, a cliche Christmas gift, but I know I'd be thrilled to get them, so. Kind of in the same vein is a really cozy pair of pajamas. I know that like gifting pajamas arguably is one of the most kind of like textbook classic Christmas gifts there are. It's like what you usually get from like, I don't know, your grandma, and it's always in the wrong size type of thing. But if you do it right, I think it can be a really nice gift. So you can gift someone a really cozy, soft, really luxurious kind of treat yourself type of pajamas that maybe they wouldn't buy for themselves. So like something from Skims. Skims always has like really good pajamas. Target has some really great pajamas. I think the line is called Auden, A-U-D-E-N. They have really amazing options. Kind of a similar vibe to the Skims one. Also, Walmart has great options. Like, there's tons of luxury to more affordable retailers that you can choose. I stand on that hill, okay? I think pajamas are a great holiday gift. Is this turning into an unpopular opinions video? I don't know. Something I think would be a great gift for someone for the holidays is like if you're doing less of a expensive committal like camera situation, you know, sometimes people buy someone like a really nice film camera or a beautiful point and shoot or a DSLR or whatever it may be. And if you're looking for something a little less intense and just something a little more fun that you can throw into a gift bag that you're making, or just like have it be a little bit more affordable, I think a disposable camera is a great gift. They're very trendy in the last few years, which is so funny to me. me. I think it's just nice to have something concrete instead of just like taking photos on the phone. I don't know. It's just a sweeter, more like tactile thing to me, and it's like a little more intimate as well. I love it. Next up is a portable Bluetooth speaker. Again, this is another thing where it's like you could do a really tiny small one for someone that's very affordable. You could go up to the really big sort of like Marshall speakers that look like an amplifier. There's just so many options, and I think I have the JBL Flip 5, I'm pretty sure is what it's called, and I carry that thing with me everywhere, and it has great acoustics. I've taken it on trips before, I've taken it to the pool before, I've listened to it so many different times in my kitchen while I'm cooking. I also do have one of the Marshall speakers that's more of like a decor piece. I do use it as a speaker, of course. They're good for different things. That one plugs into the wall, but the portable one is just so convenient, and the batteries last so long, at least for me personally. So I think there's a lot of really great options out there, and if you have a music lover in your life, great gift if I do say so myself. I personally haven't given this as a gift or received it, but I would be stoked to, and that is one of those like really fancy alarm clocks. They have ones called a Nest alarm clock or a Lumi. There are a few different options. You can program them to wake you up really gently. There's like different light options. There's different sound options. There's really amazing, innovative alarm clocks out there these days. I unfortunately am an early riser no matter what. Like, I don't really ever need to set an alarm because I just wake up because that's just how I am. Like, I'm up before the sun most of the time, but I still think something like this would be an amazing gift, and if I don't get one this Christmas, I'm probably gonna have to buy one for myself because I'm so intrigued. Another lifestyle item would be kind of more in the travel category, and I think gifting someone travel gear is a great option. So whether that's like a little toiletry bag set, whether that's packing cubes that are really cute, Baggu has amazing ones by the way, whether that's a new overnight bag or a duffel or a suitcase set, whatever it may be, I think that that's like something that really could be used by someone over and over again, and is again maybe one of those things that you wouldn't want to splurge on for yourself, but if someone else does it for you, it's like, hell yeah. They also make really amazing travel like cord organizers that I think would be an amazing gift for someone who has like a bunch of different cameras, laptops, phone chargers, etc. And there's like little pockets for each thing. There's so many different options. I love those, and I think those would be a great gift. And the last lifestyle item is an Apple Watch band. If you have an Apple Watch lover in your life, there are so many different cute options. I think a couple years ago I got Drew a Apple Watch band that looks like a real watch band. I think it was from maybe Casetify or something like that. I saw someone else recommend it, but it's like an actual real kind of like more linked watch band, and it makes it look a lot nicer, and it gives it less of that athletic look, which I think is great. I've seen some really, really cool ones that make it look more like, you know, a thin bracelet. My friend Alexa has a really cute red gingham one. Like, there's just so many different ones available, and I think being able to switch them out depending on what you want to wear and what you're doing is a great idea. The next category we have is subscriptions. I think it's so fun to gift someone a subscription. It's just such a cool idea that gives them a little something throughout the year. You can pay for it up front, and then they can get things not just on Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate. It's like throughout the rest of the year as well, which I think is really sweet. There are so many different options for subscription services these days. They have wine and beer ones if you have a drink lover in your life. There are flower subscriptions, which I think is really sweet, like sending someone fresh flowers once a month. Like, how adorable is that? I love that so much, actually. That's so adorable. They have snacks and food boxes. They also have like international snack subscription boxes. You could gift someone like a different international snack every month. If you have a pet lover in your life, there's something called Bark Box, I believe, and there's quite a few others as well that are more like tailored to their actual pet. I think that's so sweet. And there are also things like Book of the Month subscriptions that are just so cool. It sends them a new book every month, and that's also something you could easily DIY as well. You could like pick out a bunch of books and like send it to them once a month. That's a really, really cute idea, I will say. And having that one little thing to look forward to every month for the person you're giving the gift to is just really exciting. I think it's adorable. Next, for the category of things I would recommend buying secondhand or thrifting, there's, I mean, honestly, almost everything I recommended besides like body care products and stuff like that, you can thrift. There are DIY options available. I am a big, big believer in buying secondhand gifts for people. I think there are so many new gifts every year, and like a lot of times during the holidays, you get a bunch of gifts that you don't actually want, and then they end up like getting donated, or you try to give them to someone else, or they just like sit and collect dust in your house all the time, so buying stuff that already exists and is like already in the cycle, you know, is a good option. So there are so many different ways you could go with this. But the first one, kind of how I mentioned before, is books. Gifting someone secondhand books is such a cool thing. You could buy like a little book bundle, you could create a cute little like twine or ribbon tie on the top and really customize it to their preference. This is a great option for any kids in your life or any young people in your life. There are so many amazing kids books at the thrift stores. There are coffee table books, like I mentioned before. Really popular book series. You know, I feel like people always kind of go through these books and they read them, and sometimes they don't keep them because they run out of room on their bookshelves or whatever, so they just donate them. So it's like you can just pick them up at the thrift store for like way cheaper. Tons and tons of different book options for sure. Also clothing. Like you can really gift someone a really special piece of secondhand clothing, whether that be sweaters, whether that be jackets, outerwear. I think that's a great thing to thrift for because they're so unique, they're so special. And when you find like a good quality one that's vintage, you just can't beat it. And the price is oftentimes a lot better as well. Another thing that I cannot recommend enough for a gift is a framed piece of thrifted art. There are so many amazing art pieces at the thrift store. Literally almost every single thing on my walls and in my home is from the thrift store or from an estate sale or from a flea market or something like that. And each piece has such a special meaning. And you know, I have like matching pieces with my friend Alexa that are extra special to me, or places that I've been traveling, I've gotten pieces of art that I got to take home, like from England, you know, things like that that just make it so much more sentimental and special. And there's just so many amazing options at the thrift store. So if you found like a really beautiful frame and you made your own piece of art and then put it inside the frame, or you just took the framed piece of art that you found, wrapped it up really cutely, you know, I think that that's a fantastic option and I highly recommend people doing that. Mugs are always a really cute option. Like gifting a secondhand mug, I think is so underrated. You can find really funny ones. You can find location specific ones. I've got one from the Grand Canyon. There are just like endless opportunities. I think there are really funny ones that are like 100% grandpa, you know, things like that, that would be a really cute addition to a gift that you were sort of like building for a loved one. There are amazing options for little vintage tins that you can get at the thrift store, and you can like bake cookies for someone or a little treat, put them in there. You can put your little gift in there itself. Like you can build, I don't know, a cute little basket out of things like trinkets and small little tchotchkes and things like that, and then put them inside the tin. And it's just a cute decor piece on its own. I actually found a vintage like Germany music box tin at a thrift store once, and I ended up baking some really cute cookies and putting them in there. My dad speaks German and has been to Germany many times, and we have like some German lineage, and so I like sent that to him, I think maybe for Christmas 2020, and he loved it. I think it's just such a fun, out of the ordinary, but really, really sweet gift. Also for like, again, kind of homewares, home decor, there are so many amazing vases, candlesticks. Oh, there's so many beautiful candlesticks. And just decor pieces in general at the thrift store. Like I have quite literally almost entirely decorated my home in thrifted stuff, and I like it better than new stuff. So giving someone, I don't know, a really beautiful set of like brass or sterling silver candlesticks, and then like a really cute candle set to go with it, or a beautiful vase with like a handmade bouquet that you made, or something like that that doesn't cost a lot of money but has a lot of heart behind it, I think is really, really, really sweet. Okay, next for some handmade gift ideas. There are so many things you can do with your hands. If you are like tight on a budget, or if you just want to do something that's a little bit more sustainable and a little more intentional this year, handmade gifts are such a good option. I've done this many times throughout my life. The first one is a baked good. Obviously it depends on like the person's dietary preferences and stuff, but you could make a cookie, you could make them a pie, you could make them a really delicious, I don't know, tart. You can always do like a baked good or something like that. Like baking Christmas cookies and bringing it for the whole family and wrapping it in like a cute little box or a tin with a bow. You're done. Hand making ornaments is something that I've done honestly since like high school off and on. I've gotten inspired by different DIYs. I've done little cute like wood ornaments that have like little photos on them. I've done like little clear baubles that have glitter and feathers inside, and I've like hand painted things on them. And you know, there's so many customizable options. They have the cute little like sort of DIY. I think you make it out of like flour and some other ingredients, and then you bake them, and they make kind of almost like a clay, and you can imprint people's names in them. You can add photos. Like there's truly endless options for handmade ornaments, and I think it's something that I really miss, that nostalgia from like the 90s especially, or just my childhood in general, was having those kitschy, kind of quirky handmade ornaments. Like nothing is better. If you were a more crafty person, I would say something like knitting, crocheting, embroidering something for someone is like such a good gift idea. You could embroider like a thrifted blanket that you get. You could embroider a thrifted sweatshirt that you bought. You could knit someone some coasters, or crochet. I think you crochet coasters. A blanket, a baby blanket, something like that. I mean, a sweater, a scarf, I would die. I would simply die. If you have the skills for that, I say absolutely go for it. Or if it's like something that you wanted to challenge yourself on to learn, I think that's an awesome option as well. Of course, there's always the option to DIY candles. I have also done this in the past before. I believe we made like lavender vanilla candles one year, and it was really sweet. We bought these cute little mason jars. We bought the cute twine to tie on the outside, and like the little holly berries and things like that. The opportunities are endless, let me tell you, with the candles. And also be careful, like, you know, could be a safety hazard, but truly like so much fun. And then also another gift that I think is so sweet is like a framed photo. So if you have like a favorite photo with your best friend or your mom or a person that you love in your life, having that photo printed out and then thrifting or making like a cute little frame for that. Are you kidding? Putting cute little, I don't know, little beads on them, shells. You could do like a little collage moment, paper mache. Like there's so many different options. I have said so many different options so many different times in this video, but you get what I'm saying. The opportunities are abound. So I would definitely recommend that, as well as what I mentioned earlier in the video, which is like a DIY spa night kind of basket. You could thrift a really cute basket or make one. I mean, the world is your oyster, but you can also do like a cute little bath bomb, a face mask, a bottle of wine, or like a box of their favorite tea, a cute thrifted mug. Like there's so many things you could put together that are really, really affordable. You could get them secondhand or sustainably, and then be able to like create something out of that. You could put one of your homemade candles in there. You could put one of the candles that I recommended in there, and there's just like one gift but with several small gifts inside of it, if that makes sense. And I love that idea. That's like a classic go-to when I don't know what to get someone on any holiday. I'm like, okay, DIY spa basket, here I come. And it's a banger every time. Okay, and last but not least, I wanted to recommend some small businesses to you. And actually, I asked you guys on Instagram to send me some of your favorite small businesses, and you guys came through. Oh my goodness. I really wanted to specifically focus on Black-owned, BIPOC-owned, and LGBTQ+ owned businesses. Shopping small is always a really good option, but especially during the holidays, it helps them, it helps you discover new cool stuff. So I'm a big fan, and some of the ones that I am really excited to order from that I will be like definitely checking out either for myself or for other people during the holidays are, starting off with the Black-owned business category. A highly recommended shop was called Picnic Date Studio, and this is the cutest jewelry and like art and just like wearable art in general that I've ever seen. Like this is the most aesthetic, adorable business. I cannot wait to go nuts on this website. If you're watching this video, then my first Vlogmas video will come out tomorrow, which is crazy to think about. Oh my god, because I'm only in November when I'm filming this. But I will be showing some of these small businesses throughout Vlogmas as well, and like the things that I order. I'm so excited. I'm especially excited about some of like the charm necklaces and bracelets. Oh, I love it. So definitely recommend checking them out. Another one is called Shop Picasso. They have so many cute accessories and art and just really playful, kind of nostalgic feeling vibes. They have the cutest like little Sunny Angel themed things, fruit themed things. I've seen flowers, there's earrings and necklaces. There's like seasonal stuff. I am so excited about this, and I think these would make a absolutely perfect gift for someone in your life. So good. Also, a Black-owned business that I have had some of their products since I think 2020 is called Estelle Colored Glass, and they make the most stunning glassware you've ever seen in your life. I have a set of wine glasses that I got, yeah, again, like probably 4 years ago, and they are my most beloved wine glasses that I have in my life. They're so beautiful. It's a set of different colors. So I have a yellow one, a kind of like peachy orangey one, a purple one, and a green one, and they are stunning. I have personally used them for years and love them, and they're some of my most prized possessions. I'm obsessed. Next, for the BIPOC category, we have a shop that again was extremely highly recommended, which was called Shop Kike, I believe is how it's pronounced, and they make the cutest handmade earrings. There's a lot of jewelry because that's what I'm gravitated towards at the minute, and that's what I think would be like the best gift for people in my life, but there are so many cute pieces on this shop. There's like nautical themed ones, seasonal themed ones, food themed ones, like truly just so many, and I think they're absolutely perfect. Next, we have Society Mano, which is an ethical handmade clothing company that is made by women. I think it's incredible, and they make some of the most beautiful sweaters I've ever seen in my entire life, and I'm not just saying that. These are like the funky, cool sweaters of my dreams, to be honest. There's everything from like fried eggs to strawberries to chocolate chip cookies to tulips. Like there's just that really beautiful look that also feels equally nostalgic for me. It reminds me of like my elementary school teachers or something, and I love that. I need one of these, like badly. Next up is something that I haven't personally dipped my toe into yet, but I have seen a lot of people really loving press-on nails recently, and so I wanted to offer a more small business option, and they are called Paloma. They were actually recommended a few times by you guys, and they are reusable, which is great. There are so many cool, intricate designs. If you picture like those really amazing nail art photos on Instagram, but you don't have to like sit in the salon chair for 6 hours to get those done, like that's the vibe that I get from this, and they're just so adorable. The fact that these are handmade is truly a work of art. Like each one is spectacular, so I strongly recommend these. And last but not least, for the LGBTQ plus category, I had to recommend a couple of businesses that I've already used, as well as one from one of my hometowns. So the first up is the New Savant, which is owned by Ingrid Nielsen, and if you know, you know. Ingrid is like one of the reasons that I have a YouTube channel. She was one of my earliest inspirations when it came to making YouTube videos, especially like her early days. I was obsessed. I was a Miss Glamorazzi stan, you don't understand. And in recent years, she co-founded a candle company called the New Savant, and they have the most like elevated, incredible fragranced candles. The first candle I purchased from them, I believe, was called Dream Girl, and it was talking about like her life and envisioning like what her life would have looked like if she would have been open about the crushes that she had on her friends in high school, and the scents were notes of like cherry cola and chapstick and leather, and there was just like so much thought behind it as well. Truly magnificent. I loved the smell of that candle. I burned it until the very end. Highly recommend it, and also supporting a fellow YouTuber, you know? Also, Meg Miko Art. Meg is a trans non-binary Asian American artist who makes incredible art. Everything from bumper stickers to pins to sweatshirts, and a gigantic amount of their proceeds go towards really amazing causes. They change all the time, and I just truly respect them so much. I've followed them for years. I've purchased from them before as well. And then last but definitely not least, we have a queer-owned bookshop from one of my hometowns, Nashville, Tennessee, which is called Novelette, and I had actually never heard of this bookstore before, and I am so excited to visit the next time I'm back home. But they also have an online shop, and there's a wide variety of books to choose from. I just think it's so cool to support local bookstores, and definitely do research in your own town to find your own small business, queer-owned, minority-owned, black-owned bookstores in your own area. I actually created that doc that I was talking about, and there are a few different options as well. There's an indigenous-owned bookstore. There's lots of different options, so I will definitely be ordering from Novelette and increasing my books so much that I probably need to buy a new bookshelf, unfortunately, as a result. So that is my very long list of my holiday gift guide for 2024. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can also turn on my post notifications if you want to be notified every time I post a new video. I am sure that there are things that I missed or forgot about in this video, so if there are any other recommendations that you have, please leave them in the comments below, and I will either add them to the doc, or everyone can read the comments and get those recommendations as well. Make sure you thumbs up the people who leave recommendations. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. You will have to let me know which ones you're going to be ordering from in the comments below. Are you going to be ordering from one of the small businesses? Did any of the recommendations help you out? I hope so, honestly, because these videos help me a lot, so hopefully this will help you even just a tiny amount. I'm sending you all of my love, and I will see you all very soon in my next video. Bye!